Welcome back to So This Is Thailand, and a big thank you once again to the Preen family who is taking us around Gokgret. Now, coming up, I believe, on Expat Lifestyle is Belinda.
Yes, Belinda Skinner is coming to tell us all about UN Humanitarian, bit hard to say, it's United Nations Humanitarian Day, which is coming up this Sunday, and we're going to find out what she has to tell us and how we should all go along for this special event. Over to you, Belinda.
Hi, this is Belinda, and on this week's Expat Lifestyle, I'm talking about World Humanitarian Day. Did you know that coming up this Sunday on 19th of August is actually World Humanitarian Day? Personally, I didn't, because I had no idea. And I heard that there was something excellent going, and I actually even a rumour that Beyonce was involved. So I've invited Oliver Hall from the United Nations to come in and talk to me and tell me what is World Humanitarian Day and what is happening on this Sunday. So come with me and let's go talk to Oliver. So standing next to me is Oliver Hall from the United Nations. I want to find out more about this World Humanitarian Day. So Oliver, thank you very much for coming in today. Explain to me what is World Humanitarian Day?
Okay, it's an internationally recognized day which was put into place by the United Nations General Assembly in 2008, and the reason that it was put into place on the 19th of August each year was that in 2003 we lost 22 of our colleagues in a bombing of the UN office in Baghdad, including a very senior member of the United Nations. Sergio Vieira de Mello. His family, friends and colleagues campaigned with the General Assembly and some of the countries in the General Assembly to have that day commemorated as World Humanitarian Day.
Wow, it's sad, but some good is coming from that, yes, which is great to see. And so what are we doing here will we doing something specific in Thailand, or it's a world over?
I mean, there's two levels to this, or there's several levels to this, but we have a global campaign. Okay. And the global campaign is basically focusing around the themes of the day, which are commemoration of people who've lost their lives in humanitarian duty, and celebration, if you like, of the fact that pretty much everybody in the world at some time or another performs humanitarian acts, and so this day is actually for a lot of people around the world who are involved in humanitarian action.
Wow, so what can people do for it? What are we supposed to do on that day?
We're basically focusing on a campaign across social media, so Facebook, Twitter, all of the tools that people use on their iPhones and their Blackberries. There's a website that's been set up, which is whd-iwashere.org, World Humanitarian Day, I Was Here. And the idea is basically to go to that website, to register there, to show that you are involved in the campaign, and then just to write down on that website one simple thing that you're going to do this year on the 19th of August to show some kind of humanitarian gesture or humanitarian act, no matter how small, how big.
Fantastic. And how are you going to gauge that?
What will happen on the 19th of August is that all of those messages will be released in one go from this website called Thunderclap. And so we'll have hopefully a huge kind of swell of understanding of how much humanitarian work is going on around the world.
Fantastic. And is there anything special that's happening? I hear a little rumour that Beyonce is involved.
She is involved. She is the spokesperson for the day. She's donated a song called I Was Here. The video for this song was filmed in the General Assembly last Friday, and it'll be released on the 19th of August globally. So people who are Beyonce fans and hopefully people who are involved in the World Humanitarian Day initiative will be able to see that film, hopefully post it on social websites and make sure that it gets as much distribution as possible.
Brilliant. But using Beyonce, will that limit your audience? I mean, what if we get a middle-aged businessman? How is that going to
Middle-aged businessmen love Beyonce.
Oh, really?
No, but seriously, I mean, I think Beyonce is one of the faces of World Humanitarian Day this year. But it's about everybody who's involved in humanitarian action. So we hope that by having a lot of people involved in the social media campaign, by registering, that we'll open it up to everybody, mothers, fathers, businessmen, grandparents, kids, everybody.
Wow, it sounds fantastic. It's very generous of Beyonce.
Yes.
And I also hear another rumour that the director Ridley Scott might be involved. Is that true?
He directed the video in the General Assembly last Friday. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of the film. I've seen some of the photographs from it.
And I hope that not only on the 19th of August that people do something, I'm hoping that everybody will do something every day.
We hope so. We hope that the 19th of August will act as the trigger for people to think about humanitarian work, humanitarian action, and how they can help.
Thank you very much, Oliver. Very interesting.
Thank you very much indeed.
Wow, that was really interesting. So on the 19th of August, this Sunday, join with me on the website of www.whd-iwashere.org. And let's try and do something good for somebody. But not let's just do it this Sunday. Let's try and do it every day. So let's get on Facebook, Twitter, and the website and see what we can do. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much, Belinda. And as she mentioned, the website will be online with Beyonce's new song. We need a lot of support from the expat and the online community for UN Humanitarian Day. So certainly hope that you will go and visit the website and generate awareness and the buzz that it needs.
It's funny because I haven't really heard too much about UN Humanitarian Day before, so I guess it's something that we're going to be celebrating every year, and having Beyonce involved is really very special.
And I also understand that Ridley Scott will be directing the music video, so that should also help generate a lot of activity out there besides the website, also Facebook and Twitter, as she mentioned. So this will be a great push.
Great.
Yeah. And raising awareness is always the first step
Yes,
towards
it is.
action. So yeah.
What else is happening? People are out there buying all these free tickets, 2-for-1
Right.
prices. What's going on at Queen Sirikit?
Well, actually, I have a friend who waits for this fair every year, and she goes and she sweeps in and she'll buy a whole bunch of packages. And she says, if you wait for the opportunity to have a holiday or to have some free time coming up, then you'll most likely never get to have that holiday. So she'll buy a whole bunch of things and then she'll have to use it, you know. So it's a way of forcing yourself to take a break once in a while, because you often get just too wrapped up in work.
That's very true, and I guess that what's good about this particular travel show is the fact that there are events and actually operators from Thailand that are also selling the packages for a quick weekend trip. So it's very easy to go up to Chiang Mai, as people were saying. The expats want to go up to Chiang Mai at the moment. Also, there's the 2-for-1 price. Buy one, get one free, and there's also the low-cost carriers that are out there offering you quick trips to around the Mekong, to Vietnam, to Myanmar, although you have to be careful when you go to Myanmar at the moment, because so many people are wanting to go that trying to get a hotel is really, really difficult and a bit pricey. So there's a lot of infrastructure opportunities there for Thai businessmen and for foreign businessmen to actually go in and start building up hotels, boutique hotels, and much, much more.
Well, look, another great bonus about going to these travel fairs is you get a lot of extras that you normally wouldn't if you had actually booked it online or through a travel agent. Because there's so many people there and they really want to attract your business, they'll throw in perhaps a room upgrade, or they'll throw in the breakfast, or they'll throw in an excursion. So it's a really a great opportunity.
Or a spa treatment.
Or a spa treatment.
You're thinking about the interview earlier in the program where we talked about the Om Room. Interesting, isn't it? You know, I walk into this place and they spray orchid essence over my head. It's like, what is all this about? Gave me more energy. Well, I'm not sure about that, but maybe I'm not quite a believer yet. We do hope that you've enjoyed our program today, and of course we'll be wishing you a great weekend. I'm Valerie McKenzie.
I'm Johan Wimon Chalao.
And I'm Tapani Manawe. สวัสดีค่ะ
Have a great weekend.
สวัสดีครับ